If you develop the pattern and the habit and the exercise that I'm going to suggest, you can really structurally change your brain towards more positivity, more feeling good about yourself and about life, and more able to produce or see or draw to you positive things. Good evening. I'm glad you could join me tonight. Yesterday, I had some great feedback from several people on something about me personally, and I was just really touched and flattered, and I kind of just let it slide right off. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You know how we might do. So, and I remember hearing recently that it's the negative things that happen around us kind of go into our brains and they stick there. And you know how the news is all negative, and they say if it bleeds, it leads. And basically, they know that they are going to catch our attention because of our ancestral fight or flight structure in our brains. So those negative things, we just build up and can take up more and more space in our brain and be more and more the focus of our thinking and our feeling. And so I was reminded that when positive things happen, now understand that the negative things actually do change our brain. They make us have neural pathways that we go over and over again until we're thinking in those negative, just say a word and it calls up that negativity. And so if we have a positive thing happen, and it's very likely that it will just, like I said, slip away and not hardly spend any time in our brains. But if you develop the pattern and the habit and the exercise that I'm going to suggest, you can really structurally change your brain towards more positivity, more feeling good about yourself and about life, and more able to produce or see or draw to you positive things. And that one little thing, if we could practice it as many times a day as we can, when something good happens, when somebody tells you that you did a great job and you feel it, you feel good, and it makes you happy and for a moment, but then it slips away. So take just at least 20 seconds, take the time to relish that good feeling and feel it in yourself and feel it in your body, and give yourself a chance to savor it and think about it and experience it. And sure enough, you do that every time something good happens to you, you are going to change your brain to be more positive, to be more healthy, and to have the ability to just kind of see things in a different way. And so the things that you might not take time to relish could be things in your environment. Somebody gives you a hug, they tell you they're glad to see you, and just take a moment. 20 seconds isn't that long. Or you go outside and you hear the birds singing, and it's finally springtime, and oh my gosh, how that makes you feel, and just feel it for 20 seconds. Or you go out into the world, to your job or to your friends or to a party or whatever it might be, a gathering, and people are glad to see you, and it makes you feel good, especially after all this long year of sheltering in place. So let that just sink in. And as you let it sink in, that 20 seconds, the 20-second relish is what I call it. And it's a really great thing to practice. As many times as you just notice the beauty around you, the people around you, the things that we do for each other that make us feel good, or even it could be a song. You hear your favorite song, or you just feel like dancing to some music. Those things, take and relish them and change your brain, actually change your brain, so that you can begin, and I can begin, to live a more positive life on a daily basis. If we could do that 5, 10 times a day, however many times we can remember. And the whole trick, of course, is being able to remember. And that takes practice. But if you practice and you do this, I think you'll see a change. It has helped me. I am working on it still, but it does make a difference to relish it, take it in, feel it, acknowledge it, whatever it is, how great it is. So that's my big thought for today, and I'm really glad to be able to share it with you. I love sharing my ideas, and hope you find some value in it. Thanks for being with me, and good night.